All right, hey everyone, and welcome back to this channel. And today we're going to do my thoughts on season 1 of the Disney Plus exclusive streaming series, The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian was created, produced, and written by Jon Favreau, who I really like because he does some really good movies. I particularly enjoyed his Jungle Book and Lion King remakes. I thought those were really, really good movies. And I remember when I first saw a trailer come for The Mandalorian, I didn't know what it was at first. I looked at it, and the very first thought all I could think was, wow, this is the Boba Fett movie that they've been promising us for years. Check it out, check it out, check it out. I showed my sister, and I was all excited, and I thought it was. And I eagerly anticipated watching season 1. And as soon as I started watching season 1, within just a few moments, it quickly became clear this is not Boba Fett. And that is true. The Mandalorian is his own character. It is its own Star Wars spin-off series set well after the episode 6, for those wondering. And I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I wasn't sure exactly what to expect, but from The Mandalorian, because Boba Fett was always kind of a bounty hunter, but he had exactly, I'm not kidding, 5 lines. I don't understand how he got his own movie. But what I really like about The Mandalorian is it deepens the character of Boba Fett in some ways. I'm going to mention why that's important. That is important. But The Mandalorian he is a bounty hunter, but he is not an immoral man. That is what I really like. He's a very positive character who lives his life very selflessly. He's called the Mandalorian because it's not just him. There's a whole society of them, and they kind of live underground. And what they do is they go collect the bounties for war criminals or people who've done really horrible things. They collect the bounties, and rather than collect the money for themselves, they bring it back and they give it back to their Mandalorian family, essentially. You know, particularly the orphans. That's what they spend their time doing. They go and they find people who've been abandoned, these little children who've been abandoned. They take them in and they train them so that one day they can do the same thing. They always make sure they're protected and taken care of. And that's what I really love about The Mandalorian is he's such a positive character. He's very selfless all throughout the show. The thing that he's constantly consumed with is what is the right thing to do. He never asks, what's the easy thing to do or what do I want to do? He always asks, what is the right thing to do? Even if it's hard, it doesn't matter. I want to do what's right. And the show really takes off when he is sent on his latest bounty mission. And guess who should show up but Mr. Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Apollo Creed. I haven't seen him in movies in years. And I was so excited. I was like, oh, man, check it out. It's Apollo. I mean, yeah, he's old and he's a little fat. But, I mean, still, it's nice to see him on screen again. And he is supposed to go take in what is supposed to be a criminal. But when he gets to his quarry, he realizes it's not a criminal. It's a little baby, and it looks like a little baby Yoda, and there's been a lot of talk about who the baby Yoda is. I have no idea who it is, actually, neither does he, but he brings it back and initially collects the bounty, but as he's walking back to his base, he realizes, I did the wrong thing. You know, it's one thing if I bring in a war criminal who deserved what he got, right? It's one thing if he's done wrong. He said, but this little child's done nothing wrong. He said, I made the wrong decision. He goes back and at the risk of his life rescues the little baby. And throughout the show, he's constantly on the hunt from other people who want to take it from him. And we're not sure why people are hunting for this little cute little baby Yoda. Seriously, he's the most adorable little thing with his big eyes and little ears. But he risks his life and puts everything on hold just to protect this little child. And he spends the show searching for its home so he can return it where it belongs, where it will be safe and protected. And I really like that. And I particularly like how, as his backstory is explained, he has no dark past. He has no guilt that's hanging over him. All he's ever done is he's just always watched out for his brothers and sisters, right? He's always watched out for his family. He's always been very loyal, and he's just always done the right thing, including taking care of Baby Yoda and sort of taking over his father, right? Because it doesn't have a family, so he is now his family. He takes it upon himself to take care of it, and it's, again, I really love that Disney Plus has created this really positive role model style character. And I did just see that they have just unveiled season 2, which looks fantastic. It seems to continue the story as the Mandalorian is searching for his home, right? He's searching for little baby Yoda's home. And I don't know if they have showed up yet, but the scenery looks beautiful. The cinematography looks excellent. Carl Weathers is still in. Yay! And something else I really liked is that I heard that Mark Hamill, a.k.a. Luke Skywalker, is going to be showing up in the show. Yes! One of my favorite characters ever is going to be in it. So it will be hitting in just 3 weeks from now. Season 2 will officially begin streaming on Disney Plus. So if you haven't seen season 1, I highly recommend that you go check it out. I just rewatched it and it was just as good as the first time. And something else I forgot to say. It's not divided up into episodes. It's divided up into chapters, which I love. So you're watching chapter 1, chapter 2, okay, it's a little thing, but I really liked it. So if you haven't seen season 1, be sure to check it out. And I hope you'll be watching season 2 with me. I know I will. So thank you for checking out this video. If you've seen The Mandalorian, hey, tell me what you think in the comments below. And if you're planning on watching season 2, tell me about it. And don't forget to like and subscribe.